Yeah, no, I mean, it was very difficult because fatigue and it's a lot of emotion flowing in regards to field goal for field goal, the result. It's a tough period of the game, but that's all experience, and to get through it is just another bit of experience you get out of controlling those times.
They had 3 injured, they still kept coming, didn't they?
Yep. Yep, no, they were strong, and we expected that. We planned for that. I think I gave the boys a message yesterday and today that 7 weeks of hard work, a lot of pressure. There's been a lot of pressure on us this series. Could come down to the last minute of the game. It could come down to the last set. Could come down to the last tackle. Could come down to the last run, the last second, and pretty much proved right. It was the way that the boys grouped and their team spirit, the way it was just building and building and building right throughout the tour, really helps in regards to winning those tight games like that, because you've got to be playing for each other to win that, and New Zealand has certainly got it. And I think we showed tonight how much it meant to us to win this series, and the way we never gave up either.
Ricky, are you able to savour that game as a classic, maybe the all-time classic?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're the guys who are talking about it and writing about it. I see it as I probably see it through different eyes to you guys. I've got to sit there and watch players and make sure the interchange is right and make sure we're playing to our plan. But for me to be sitting in the box, I knew it was exciting, so I'm sure it would have been very exciting, and it's good for the people to be sitting on the edge of their seat. Tonight there was probably 4 opportunities we could have scored tries on, and we blew them. So I mean, there was opportunities there that we blew, and I've been involved in those games before where you're the dominant team, and each time you blow an opportunity, the other team grows a little bit of confidence, and then again, pretty much immediately after half time, I think we blew about our 4th opportunity in scoring a try. And I really see the New Zealand boys growing legs. They were growing energy out of it, and we were keeping them in the game. Where I thought at stages there we could have been 2 tries ahead of them, and that's not being disrespectful to the New Zealanders, but we had a couple of people in spaces and we just didn't deliver the pass at the right time, and one pass went forward, and so for them to hang in there and scramble in their defence turned it into a classic game of football.
And when the try was disallowed on the end of 80 minutes, I mean, what were your thoughts on that stage?
Well, I thought it was a try coming off the shoulder, but I don't know what the ruling is. I don't know if they ruled it come off another part of his body, and I could be wrong with the interpretation. But I thought it was a try. Coming off the top of the shoulder, I thought wouldn't be deemed as a knock on. But we had a lot of decisions go against us out there tonight. What they had to put up with in regards to the refereeing tonight was amazing how they hung in there in that game.
Rick, you talked about the pressure on you during this series. Can the guys that play at this level keep doing this in terms of the sheer demands on them, say, Origin with NRL, and then we're finishing now on the 25th of November. Can they carry that load and do this every year?
Yeah, well, look, I know the rugby league, the administration are being very conscious of this fact. No, they can't do it, but I don't want to say my piece and then it'll be a big headline that I'm critical. I know that I've spoken to Dave and I've spoken to Colin Love about it as well, but the welfare of the players have to be at the forefront of our planning. It's really important that our scheduling is favouring the players, because if burnout hits a bloke like Darren, we're losing one of the best players in the game early. Having the experience with the Roosters, having a number of players in the representative fixtures, you do have to be very careful in regards to how you maintain their longevity, and it's really important that as a whole from our organisation that we are looking at the longevity of our best players. Petro Sivanasuva is another person. You know, he's played 28 tests tonight, and I think it was 28 tests. We'll have to look that up, but it was I think the second highest forward games, highest games for a forward. So we don't want to lose these people because they're really good for our young people. They're leaders in the team. They're leaders in our international game, and we've got to be very careful in scheduling the fixtures because it's such a workload on these people, and you know they can't last in doing it. You know, this is probably the 4th year that you've been going until November. I don't think it's happening next year. I think that the Tri-Nations on, so you know, Darren won't know himself on the back end of next year. He'll certainly need the break, as will be a number of boys there. But as I said, I do know that the league are very conscious of that fact, and they have got the players, or they're doing everything they can for the players in regards to you know, their health and the welfare of them.
Ricky, Ruben Wiki has announced his retirement tonight. Have you got anything to say about Ruben as a captain of your opponent?
Yeah, I was fortunate to play with Ruben. He's one of the nice blokes in the game, and I think he's retiring at the right time. You know, he's still playing as tough as ever, and I think he's retiring at the top of his game in regards to his international football. Had the opportunity to talk to him on the field tonight, and I told him that, and you know, he said he's basically doing it for his family. His family means a lot to him, and like I said, you know, he's one of the nicest people in the game, Ruben, and he'll certainly go down as one of the best forwards ever played for New Zealand.
Darren, why do you think the year's turned out so well for you? I mean, obviously you played with a good footy team. Have you got any thoughts?